Hi, I'm Max. I've lived in Marble all my adult life. Marble is an old quarry town. It was wrecked twice by mudslide and once by avalanche, and we don't want it wrecked by anything else. This school behind me once served a town of 2,000, but now there's less than 100 year-round residents. But there's lots of tourists in the summer. The Marble Charter School tops out now at 45 very special children. The speed limit in Marble is 15 miles an hour. Seriously? Really? We are pretty free in Marble, but we still do have rules and laws and suggestions. Marble's still a pretty wild place. No cell service. But don't take my word for it. A lot of people don't. Let's take a look around town, see for ourselves. This is a stop sign. It conveys a simple message. There are two of these in Marble, and they both say the same thing. When you come to Marble, you can check the current fire regulations. It's quick and it's easy if you stop at the stop sign. We're pretty serious about fire prevention up here. We like campfires as much as anyone else, but only where appropriate. Oh, and also, there's an emergency phone up here at the fire station with the direct line to 911, because remember, cell phone service doesn't work up here. Marble has a paid parking lot for ATV and horse trailers, but space is limited, and first come, first serve. There is no other trailer parking available in the town of Marble. This is the mill site park. Over there are the bathrooms. And over there is... Don't be that guy. We also have bathrooms at the hub, the slow grooving parking lot, and porta potties dot the primitive landscape. I bring this up because in Marble, we have a bathroom issue. While I'm riding up to the backcountry, I want to talk to you a little bit more about human waste. Our local Forest Service representative says it like this: our number one problem is number two. You're supposed to pack it out, but ew. Otherwise, you're supposed to dig a hole at least 8 inches deep and cover it up, like a mountain lion does. In town, of course, you'll use a bathroom, remember? This is the Jeep Trail to the Crystal Mill in the town of Crystal. The most frequent question I get asked is, how do I get there? Well, it's just up here. This is a rough, rocky, narrow, two-way, treacherous, and bad road. If your GPS said to go this way to Crested Butte, get another GPS. If you follow your GPS to Crested Butte on this road, you will probably need another car. Seriously. When you come across equestrians, stop and say hello. Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah. Hey, boy.
When
When you come upon another vehicle going in the opposite direction on this mountainous, steep, treacherous one-lane road, you could 1. Have a head-on collision, or 2. You could both stop and the driver facing downhill backs uphill to the nearest pullout, allowing the driver facing uphill to pass. This is the proper wilderness etiquette. Downhill facing driver backs up. Got it?
Thank you.
One more thing. While you're up in the backcountry, did you want to see any wildlife? Then you're going to need to walk or ride a bike. So, word of advice. Don't ride or hike or hunt in the backcountry alone. It's not safe. I'm riding alone right now because we're making a movie, and I'm showing you a bunch of stupid stuff not to do. Also, I'm kind of a rebel, a wild child, a loner. I march to my own beat, but honestly, my mom doesn't let me ride alone, and neither should yours. This is Beaver Lake. It looks pretty clean from here. Marble is a town of 85 people. This parking lot is a town of over 85 people. Whatever you bring to Marble, if you bring it back when you leave, 85 people will be very grateful. And that reminds me, up here at 8,000 feet, we have this little thing called the food chain. It goes from mountain lions and bears to foxes and squirrels to dogs and cats. And no one wants to find this on their front porch, or this. You know what helps? Keeping your pet contained, leashed, or whatever it takes. And don't feed, touch, or harass the wildlife. In town, at night, keep it down, because our beautiful, pristine, peaceful valley is an acoustical bouncy house. Hello, hello, hello! See? So that's about it. Now when you come to Marble, you can act like a local. Be like me, Max. I have a good time, but I respect Marble's nature, animals, Marble's people, Marble's peace, and Marble's visitors too. So have a pleasant stay.